Hey, Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
2024.
You were going to say 2024. It's going to be 2025.
No, I was going to say 2024 was a great year. I mean, I got to reflect on 2024 before I
That's
talk
true
about
story.
2025.
That's true
Right?
story. And that's what we're going to do today. And again, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Please do your
Do
own
your researches,
research.
but
And always be
really,
kind to everyone. 2025, awesome year.
we did our own research because this is all about us looking back our first full year on YouTube. So, our first season. So, what we're going to do is let's kick it off because we got a bunch of things to go to. All right. So, first, we're going to say, because we appreciate everyone who's watching, is who is the member of the year. So, this is someone that's been consistently supporting us and encouraging words pretty much as soon as she started watching us all through the year.
Yeah.
And we want to say thank you so much, member of the year, to Jen H. Woo, woo! Let's see, where's my clap? Is this it? Yeah, there you go. Yes, all right, I found it. Okay, great.
Thank you, Jen.
That's awesome. So, thank you so much.
You.
We really appreciate everything you do. So, let's start off with when do you think we guys start our show? You know, we started this year, but when? What was the date? Well, if you want to know, it was January 2nd, 2024. And we're going to walk down memory lane right now and go through.
We're going to start with January.
Ready? You ready to relive what was so improving, but the yuck?
It's going to be some fun. It's going to be like when we first started.
So our first started out, we there's a bunch of topics we want to talk about, but we first said, let's talk about music. Because I was doing a podcast, only an audio podcast on music, so I decided to first start with some of that stuff. So we did 20 music fails. So it was a reaction show, basically. Actually, our first show was a reaction show, so that's interesting. And then you could see how we were set up.
Like, oh man.
All things
look
music.
At the hat,
oh my goodness. Look.
I'm just like staring at you like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you were very quiet in that first episode. And look at when I ordered the poster, I did order that size, but for some reason
you did not take measurements.
It didn't really
It's supposed to be bigger than that.
It didn't really look as good as I thought it was gonna look. And then we did Coco Jones. So struggles and comeback, and I don't think that was a reaction show. I think we just popped in a few videos and stuff. So that was cool. And then we did a book discussion on Curtis Jackson, aka 50 Cent. So that was cool. So we did a few music ones, and then we Grammy Award game. That was cool. So that was our first game that we did.
Yeah, the Grammy
stuff, and then we got into the crossover with music because we also like true crime, so we did a little bit of both. And this one I spent a lot of time with the analysis as how much time he spent. I redid the analysis on that twice, so it's somewhere between 38 to 42 minutes to be exact, somewhere in the middle there. And all those minutes to do everything you need to do, I kind of proved out. This has been used quite a bit in other podcasts and other shows, and just if you go to AI, this is referenced a lot. But this is one where we got a lot of traction from people. You know, we didn't want to be a Chris Watts only show.
Exactly.
But this one, unfortunately, kicked in a lot of people really.
Yeah, this elevated our subscribers when we start doing this as well. So
yeah, we just didn't want to do one show, one case, because we feel like there's so many things to do. So you can see now, now Chirac, you can see we had our big. We went with the bigger tarp. We went with our shirts. We were still on the old logo. It looks a little better.
Yeah.
We're slowly getting there. I don't know. Then we did a Dulos case.
The Dulos case, which was an interesting case.
Because it was in Connecticut.
Yep, it was in Connecticut.
So we did a timeline review of that. I kind of walked through what happened minute to minute. It takes a long time.
And then we actually went to some of the areas. We actually near the house area too, which was interesting.
We went to Hartford.
Yeah.
And then,
in Farmington, where they lived.
We did Morphew. I did a little timeline there like I did with Chris Watts.
Colorado, right? That was happening in Colorado. Yeah. We was actually wanted to go out there, too. We're supposed to go out
there. It's, even New Orleans, we're supposed to go there, but things with the traveling, it just got all messed up. So it's unfortunate. But that was another really interesting case, and that one still needs to be, looked into. Yeah. And then we started our crime boards, which we still have. If we ever, continue on with these cases, we'll definitely bring up these crime boards. They're, still TBD, or they'll grow as so if things come up, we're still going to show the crime board. But that's a cool concept. I like that.
It
I
is,
like that
and it gives people
board.
idea like what we focusing on. Like they have the how, where, when.
Yeah,
it's more like the crime. Who did it?
Who did what?
And when?
Yeah, Chris's money motive.
That was a funny one.
I like this. I like.
I don't know how many subscribers did we get from this one. This was pretty cool.
I don't know, but I liked this thumbnail a lot.
No,
I spent some time on this one. I thought it was pretty funny.
He was like,
this is one of my favorite thumbnails.
Patting your own shoulder on this one.
Yeah. Then we only did this one once.
This was funny.
This was only a one-hit wonder, but we did like a little game, top 6 evidence that indicates. We tried a lot of things with our show, as you could tell. We're all over the place. That's okay.
But it's all related to the crime.
Oh, yeah. We're just trying to find out what people like. And at the end, you guys stick around because we're going to talk about some of the different things that really what people, I guess, liked of the whole year was their favorite shows. Okay, Chris's Love Triangle. Remember, we started doing some reactions with Dr. Oz. Yeah,
and Nancy Grace.
This was an interesting one. All these women that love Chris. Okay, so you could see, even though we look like we just went to the beach, I just realized that.
With the colors, yeah.
In the background, we changed our studio. We moved it to a different location. So we had this kind of neat background, and we kind of just added the, formal entertainment purposes only, all that good stuff. You could see we got a new logo in this one. We switched over. I think we switched over before then, but we're definitely spawning a new logo now.
Yeah.
And then we started doing Which Side Did You See? This one was good. This one caught on. People like this one. They like to see, especially with the AI chat.
Yeah. The dichotomy of those.
And the live AI chats are always wishy-washy because you never know what they're going to say, if they're going to provide any real value of real content. Yes, you could practice ahead of time, but sometimes if you ask AI twice, sometimes it gives you a different one, and you don't know if it's going to function correctly and all that. So that was fun. It was fun doing that.
We started bringing AI on.
Yep, we dipped our toe in it. And then, AI, remember our AI panel?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I like doing the AI panel. That was fun. It had its place. There's certain scenarios where that worked out because, we're not like Nancy Grace and some of these other people who have like their all-star panelists.
Yeah, we started doing our panel.
Bring in. We don't know as many people.
We want a panel too.
Yeah, we like a panel too. We did an AI panel.
It was awesome.
But we like that too. I mean, down the road, if it makes sense to do that, we will. But we'll tell you what we're doing for next season.
Yeah.
So you got to hang in there. 6 months YouTube anniversary. That was cool. So in 6 months, we had almost 2,000 subscribers and
6 months,
18.5 watch hours.
That's phenomenal.
I forgot how many watch hours we have now. That one I didn't put. Oh, I'll say it at the end. I'll look it up. So, Star Wars analogy. I like this. So
he loved this. Did you get subscribers from this one?
Yeah, but I think this one was the most underrated. Like, I thought this was a really cool analogy.
You thought about yourself. I was hoping Zawolki
and those other guys I know. Well, no, I thought it was a good analogy. Just people,
Well, that's because you like Star Wars, And
but it was a good comparison. But, this one you liked.
Yes. I like this one because he had a creative mind, and what he did, of course, is definitely the Ponzi scheme. But we were just kind of creative because it seemed like he had a great heart. He just really did not want to.
I don't know about that.
At the beginning, he did.
Come on,
he did. At the beginning, he did, but then he started liking a lot of the attention, and then when he started liking the attention, then he started getting greedy.
I don't know. That is subject to debate.
So no, but I'm saying he was good. When I was reading his article, he was like, people was coming to me, and I was like, should I say something? And then he just, of course, you got the good versus evil.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'd buy it, but that's right. That's okay. But bottom line is a lot of people got screwed over by him. I'm just looking up our total watch hours. So for when we talk about later, I can tell you what the total is.
Let's go to the next one then.
Next one. Okay.
Yeah, this one was good.
Oh, so we tried Crime Time News.
Yeah.
See if people were just I had fun doing this too. The problem is that we record episodes sometimes early where this may have a hard time. But we talked about like shows that are on TV that just got released about different shows if you're interested in. Because sometimes people are so busy, they're not aware of what's out for people to watch in true crime space.
Yeah, it was okay. Cool. I liked it.
And then show reviews. I thought show reviews were cool too, but I know that's kind of maybe a different genre, but we had fun doing it. We just want to share excitement when we had different shows that we liked.
I don't think we're going to retract that again.
No. Again, we tried different things. Like this one, we did a read-through.
The book.
Boy, that was a long read-through to 3 books. That was really cool. And then during one of our live chats, not to say allegedly or supposedly because, we don't know for a fact. I never met the person, but supposedly the girlfriend of Dylan, who helped with some of the books and stuff, was on our live chat.
Yeah.
Again, I have to say, no offense to anybody, just had to say that because I don't know for 100% proof. I can't verify the person.
Exactly.
It was a great conversation, so that was different.
That was good.
Then Halloween we decided to do a very special Halloween month and do spooky true crime.
This picked up well.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Yeah, you'll see later. You guys are going to be, if you're watching this, you're going to be surprised how it worked out. So we went to Salem. We did the Salem witch trial. We added our own personal stuff there. Yeah, first time for Chirac. There's some things we still didn't get to do, but we'll probably go back there next year. We probably should follow up with it next year because we didn't get to do everything.
Right.
But anyhow, that was pretty cool. And we did fact versus fiction, in terms of, very simple, what was on screen versus what was real. And this is a very clear understanding of what we're doing for the show.
Gotta be transparent.
And then you can see we changed our background. We added the green screen and with our logo. Yes, that's pretty cool. So just showing the growth of what we're doing. Yeah. Trouble for Combs, what we know. So, of course, that kicked in for this year.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez looking like I don't know nothing. Yeah. Then recently we had what side did you see? And we do a few of those where we ask you what side do you see these people like Chris and some other Chris Watson, other people, but Wade Wilson. We kind of covered that a little bit. And then now we get to a little bit of the fun part. The episode with the most views, okay? Ooh. In third place, let me put an asterisk, and I put some stars here too. So there are some episodes that we promote a lot of our episodes because we're trying to get some traction, get some more people aware of our show. So some we put more promos into than others, so it's kind of not a fair assessment.
Yeah.
But for the most part, Salem Witch Trial, which only had one campaign for promotion, got 60,000+. Number 2, 91,000. Which side did you see? I know we promoted that at least twice.
Yeah.
And then number 1, which we promoted 3 times, was Scott Peterson, 128,000. So if you really want to look at it pound for pound, really technically the best one was Salem Witch Trial, because it was only one promotion. But still, for views, Scott did get it, even though we promoted it. He did very well. People were really interested in that case. The episode with the most watch hours.
Ooh.
Oh, and by the way, as far as talking about views, we are over 1 million views in total.
Wow.
So that's really good. Now with watch hours, I'd let you guys know we're over 58,000 watch hours, which is really good because with YouTube, you only need 4,000 to get, up to that level where you can, what do you call that? I forgot what it's called. My brain thing. What is it called when you get 1,000 subscribers and
you can
4,000 watch hours? I forgot the name of it. But basically, you could start having memberships and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. I apologize. But anyhow, that's not the point. So anyhow, we need 4,000. We have 58,000 watch hours, which is really cool for our first year. So third place, Salem Witch Trial. Second place, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Fact versus Fiction. Both of these only had one promotion campaign. So, and then number 1 was What Side Do You See? But this one had at least 2. So if you look at 5,800 hours versus 57 hours, and the other one got promoted more.
Yeah.
These two did really, really good for only one promotion again. So the episode with the most subscribers gained. As of this particular recording, we are at 3,920-ish subscribers. Hopefully by the time this airs, which is the end of December, we'll be close to 4,000, or maybe we'll hit it. We'll see, but hopefully we'll be close. So most subscribers gained. Third place.
Which side do you see?
Which makes sense because, like I said, we advertised that
twice.
Scott Peterson, we advertised that at least 3 times, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But number one
is
we talked about 371.
Chris Watts.
Yeah, and we advertised that I think 3 times, but believe it or not, the first time got like almost 300 of that. No, I apologize. It got 200 and something. And then with Zawoki's promotion, he ran this one, and then I think we picked up another 50 to 70, and then promoting it. It didn't pick up that much more after we promoted a couple more times.
Right.
So it's really weird. But again, we promoted this other 2. But if you really want to look at it, really our best shows, believe it or not, dun 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 dun, is these 3. If you look at, they're all advertised once. We have 59,000 views, 60,000 views, 48,000 views. Watch hours are high, and subscriber counts are decent. So in reality, people like the scary true crime stuff. So we'll keep that in mind as we start season 2, which is a good segue into what's new for season 2. So this is big. And if you haven't watched it, you got to stop right now or take a little time after this and watch the episode that was released December 19th, okay? Which should only be like a week or 2 before that, or maybe it's the week before this. Yeah, I think it's last week's. So you got to watch that. And what is it? What are we rolling out? Dun, 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 dun. We are rolling out Crime Force AI investigation.
AI investigation team.
Thank you. Yes, AI investigation. So those guys. Whoa! I don't know why it's advancing. Sorry. So those guys are anime characters that we created AI, and they use AI to gather information that we're doing for episodes. Here are some of the episodes that we're doing. First, USA witch hanging was in Connecticut. So that's one episode that we're rolling out for next year. Another episode is armed car heist by himself. So that's an interesting story.
Yeah.
Another episode we're doing is Chris versus NK. And some of the shots they told, against each other, or things that they comment about each other, that kind of points the finger or maybe away from themselves. So that should be an interesting one. We're not going to do too many Chris Watts ones, unfortunately. There's too many shows out there covering it, but this is one I wanted to cover because it's pretty interesting. Bonnie and Clyde, heroes or villains? So if you don't know much about Bonnie and Clyde, you're going to get to know about them for this episode. Hero and villain, John Gotti. No name on this one. You should know who he is, a mafia boss. But if you don't know, you want to know what you think of him. Was he a villain or was he a hero?
Yeah.
This is a good one.
This is a good one. Yeah.
And voodoo crimes. It's pretty cool. I created that picture with AI. Isn't that neat? Cool. It's pretty cool.
I like it.
I like that. It's pretty wild. We didn't get a chance to go to New Orleans. Long story because of the travel things that were going on. But we'll try to get back there. But that's going to be a good one, too. And one more surprise. Dun, dun, dun. I need a drum roll. One more surprise for you guys. No. But if you guys have hung in there this long, the big surprise that we have, in addition to everything else, is that we are starting a new show called, just because we're so busy with everything else, we decided to get more busier, called The Jump Scare. Where what it is we're going to watch, well, whoever's watching with us, we're going to watch together these creepy, scary shows. But the twist for our show is that we're going to throw in our own created jump scares. So as you're watching it, it's going to be a new twist because we're going to throw some jump scares in there on you. And
are you going to
be able to keep your cool, or are you going to get scared, or what? So that's what's called the jump scare. And we also have introduced what we call a challenge to see if you can keep your cool.
Right. We want you to hold our mug.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them. No, don't tell them.
I'm excited.
No, you don't tell them. You have to see it. You don't tell them what they do. But there's going to be a challenge that you do as you watch the show and see if you can keep your cool.
Okay.
Yeah. And thank
you.
Woo, woo, woo. 1 year. 1 year. And people have been patient. I know we dropped a few people, gained a few people. Because we agree. We were all over the place the first year. We want to try things.
Yes.
It's everything we like. It's just we're trying things that we like and different styles that we like and see, how way it goes. But next year, looking for next year.
And we just want to say thank you again. Happy New Year 2025. And we love the comments too. I know we didn't talk about it much, but that made us actually carved out like what we're going to be doing and what we're not going to be doing. So thank you for those comments. Have those comments still coming in.
I want to see if I don't know if we have the new outro. I think I'm going to start using, did I get rid of the old? Oh, I might have got rid of the old outro.
You too fast.
I think I'm so moved on to the next year.
I know.
Oh, yeah, it's gone.
Okay, let's do the outro.
Well, guess what? I got rid of the old outro because I'm moving on to the new year. So after this, you're going to see our new outro with the AI Crime Force Investigation Unit. So we'll see you. Hopefully, we'll see you next year. Let's do it. We got a lot more cool stuff. Give us more feedback. We're going to do it. Okay, ready? What's the last thing you say?
Studio 70.
Studio 70.
Crime